Hello, everyone. Welcome to our open mic night. This is our first time doing this virtually, so we may have a few hiccups along the way, but we do appreciate you being here with us. And for all the people who have volunteered to perform, we're pleased to have a good group that will be performing for us today. So let's see who we have. We are going to start with Allison Convery, and she is playing the violin for us. So you'll get to see a little surprise about that too. I am going to go now and share my screen with that video so that you are able to see this amazing production. Here we are. Thank you so much, Allison. That was amazing. And I realize you can see me in the corner there while she is performing. I haven't quite figured out how to stop that. I think if I stop my video, we could avoid you seeing me in the corner. Next up, we have Kathy Forness, and she is a lovely poet and painter and loves to participate in open mics. If you've been in other open mic sessions before, you may have heard her perform. So we are going to bring her in now, and I will just open her up on my screen, and we will get ready to hear Kathy. Here we are.
Good evening, everyone. It's Kathy KJ Forness here. Been doing poetry since 2017. I enjoy writing. I enjoy painting. I kind of enjoy listening to music. I've even enjoyed trying to play my ukulele. I hopefully will get better at that. My first poem for you today, I wrote in 2017. It's called Walking in the Woods. While walking in the woods one bright and sunny day, I came upon a clearing where all the animals play. There were deer and moose and bunnies, all frolicking and acting funny. In the trees, so cool and dark, I can smell the scent of decaying bark. The sunlight filters through the branches. When the breeze whispers through the tops, it dances. I've been here in the dark coolness, I don't know for how long, and I'm kind of thinking, I wonder where has the time gone? Guess I should be on my way, and I can return here another day. The second poem for you today I've done before, probably the last in-person open mic that we had. And I've done it at the Poetry Gathering in Medora, which is where I like to go every year. It's called Pretty Young Filly. I wrote it in November of 2017. She's a pretty young filly, a rarin' to go, running the corral in the new fallen snow. Her tiny hoofs pounding the ground are causing the powder to swirl around. She's a kickin' and a jumpin' without skippin' a beat. I wonder how this youngster stays on her feet. The sun peeking through the clouds in the sky make her pretty red coat glisten in my eye. Rearing up, she turns and gallops back to her mum. What could have frightened her? Oh, just the old Tom. She pulls up to her mum, who's won a few races, has a snack, a short nap, and it's back to her paces. I dare not get too attached, for when weaned she'll be sold, and trained up to run races until she's too old. For now I'll enjoy my time in the snow, just standing here watching this young lady grow. There's another one that I wrote, again at 3 a.m. in the morning, which is when I wrote Pretty Young Filly. This one I wrote in 2020, and it's called Best Friend. Looking over the pasture in the distance I see the older fellow looking back at me. He's been my best friend and partner in crime for a very, very, very long time. I notice his pace has slowed quite a bit, but as he walks towards me, he still looks fit. His face is weathered and hair turning gray, but I can tell as he looks at me, he still wants to play. We walk back to the yard side by side and saddle up to go for a ride along the trails we've ridden before. Every hill and stream leaves us wanting more. We've raced and roped herded cattle together, uphill and down in all kinds of weather. Yes, he is my long-standing partner and very best friend. We will be together until the very end. He's my patient older fellow, all weathered and gray. We're getting older and slower, and I like it that way. He's been the best stallion, my one and my only. 14 years and counting. I've never been lonely. To sum up my rambling, you'll realize, of course, that my older best friend and partner in crime is my horse. This next poem is called The End. I wrote this one while my dad was sleeping in his recliner in his nursing home. And I wrote this January 21st of 2018. He died in March of 2018. The End. While the clock is ticking, I stop to pray, thinking all the while of another day. In that day, all that mattered was with whom to play. A boy growing up in poorer times, with shocks of corn to stand and bind. When Japan came to the door was when you went to join the Second World War. The Philippines, Australia, New Guinea, and Japan. You've been quite a few places, you dear man. Married, children, worked hard to provide the necessities of life. After almost 50 years, had to bury a sister-in-law and your wife. Now that things for you are coming to an end, and the afterlife is just around the bend, for those left behind it is time to mend. I love you, Dad, with my whole heart. And so I know I must let you part. I will truly miss you so, but it's to a better place you go. The last one I have for you is called Winter Wind. I wrote this one this year, January. The wind blows hard and fiercely across the prairie on this cold, dark night. It makes the house creak and groan as it howls with all its might. The cold air leaks through the doors and windows, causing the furnace to run overtime as it tries to keep the house heated to a temperature called prime. It seems to be a steady roar whistling through the trees, painting a tale of winter bliss or destruction for all to see. Tonight is cold as I sit here wrapped in my blanket thinking of warmer days, having fun in the sun with people I am missing. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head and food upon the table, for there are many not blessed with incomes that are stable. The wind may be sounding fierce and blowing with all its might. However, it's getting late, and I must say to everyone, good night. So thank you all for listening, and good night.
Thank you, Kathy, for that beautiful poetry. It's always a treat to hear those words strung together with such eloquence. Next up, I am going to do a number myself, and I have been having fun using GarageBand to create a little piece. It's a cover of Coldplay's song Up and Up. It's more difficult than you think, and it really makes you have a lot of respect for musicians and the amount of work that goes into studio recording, just creating a finished product. So this is by no means perfection or anything like that, but it was fun to put together. It was a lot just to create the soundtrack, so I didn't get a video per se, but you'll see what I prepared for you when I share it, which will be right now, coming shortly. Let me just see here. I will share the screen. Sorry for the delay there. Here we are. Now, start at the beginning. Where did that go? I'm sorry, folks. Let's do it. All right, here we are. Sorry, everyone.
Fixing up a car to driving it again, searching for the water, hoping for the rain. Up and up, up and up. Down upon a canvas, working meal to meal, waiting for a chance to pick your orange field. Up and up, up and up. See a pearl form a diamond in the rough, see a bird soaring high above the floods in your blood. blood. Underneath the storm, an umbrella saying, sitting with the poison takes away the pain. Up and up. We're gonna get it together right now. We're gonna get it together somehow. We're gonna get it together and fly. We're gonna get it together. I know we're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and go up and up and up. Lying in the gutter, aiming for the moon, trying to empty out the ocean with a spoon. Up and up, up and up. How can people suffer? How can people part? How can people struggle? How can people break your heart? Break your heart. Yes, I wanna grow. Yes, I wanna feel. Yes, I wanna know. Show me how to heal it all. Heal it all. See the forest there in every seed. Angels in the marble waiting to be free. Just need love. Just need love. When the going gets rough, saying we're gonna get it together right now. We're gonna get it together somehow. We're gonna get it together and fly. Oh, we're gonna get it together. I know we're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and go. 'Cause you can say what is or fight for it. Close your mind and take a risk. You can say it's mine and clench your fist, or see your sunrise as a gift. We're gonna get it together right now. We're gonna get it together somehow. We're gonna get it together and fly. Oh, we're gonna get it together. I know we're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and go up. Get it together. I know we're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and fly. Oh, we're gonna get it together. I know we're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and go up and up and up.
All right, I see the end of that video was cut off, but that's okay. You got the whole gist of it. So yeah, that was fun. You saw the little screen there with the different tracks. That's where I was having fun playing with different instruments and putting them together in what you saw there. So next up, we have Nathan McCrith, and he has something to share with us. So Nathan, if you have a video that you can put on for yourself. I see you're in our meeting here. Perfect. So I am going to spotlight you, which will put you on the screen. All right, go for it, Nathan.
Well, thank you. So I thought with it being Valentine's Day, it might be appropriate to read some love poetry. Some of it is original work that I'm reading, and some of it is other poets. I'd like to start with a poem by the great Margaret Atwood. It's called Variation on the Word Sleep. Variation on the word sleep. I would like to watch you sleeping, which may not happen. I would like to watch you sleeping. I'd like to sleep with you, to enter your sleep as its smooth dark wave slides over my head, and walk with you through that lucent wavering forest of blue-green leaves, with its watery sun and 3 moons, towards the cave where you must descend, towards your worst fear. I would like to give you the silver branch, the small white flower, the one word that will protect you from the grief at the center of your dream, from the grief at the center. I would like to follow you up the long stairway again and become the boat that would row you back carefully, a flame in 2 cupped hands, to where your body lies, beside me, and you enter it as easily as breathing in. I would like to be the air that inhabits you for a moment only. I would like to be that unnoticed and that necessary. So my next poem is an original work, and I call it Beyond the Last Kiss. Love, lost or unrequited, cuts the very soul more deeply than all the socioculture, quasi-religious, politically unable to correctly infer ideology hokum this world can produce, proliferate through propagation. There is no soul so grieved as one wading through the murk-stained waters of what once was a garden of carnal delights. The edge of love, discarded or disdained, is the cosmic surgeon's scalpel, bifurcating each person, paring the genius from the idiot and throwing away the genius. Loved, L-O-V-E-D. 5 letters for esoteric sages, 3 times trysting in amour's lapsed too true virtue, powered by one ringing heap of dazed, confused, hot mess to rule them all. Take care, beautiful, I love you still. Good luck, good night. Go with God. Tell him I whisper a fond adieu. Next piece I would like to read for you is by E.E. Cummings. It is called Your Little Voice. Your little voice. Your little voice over the wire came leaping, and I felt suddenly dizzy with the jostling and shouting of merry flowers. Wee skipping high-heeled flames curtsied before my eyes, or twinkling over to my side, looked up. With impertinently exquisite faces, floating hands were laid upon me. I was whirled and tossed into delicious dancing, up, up, with the pale, important stars and the humorous moon. Dear girl, how I was crazy, how I cried when I heard, over time and tide and death leaping sweetly, your voice. I have another original piece that I'd like to read now, and I call this one Red Umbrella. Red umbrella. In a rained-out world, painted in shadow, smeared by waters and bus stop, undeterred, her red umbrella burns crimson through desolate darkness like random library selfies of beauty buried in paper skin, shielded by her red umbrella. In an overcast world, stenciled in sorrow, her umbrella, so red, so shiny, reaches out to me, taking all my woes and weary waters away when I hear her say, "Hey, write me a poem about a red umbrella." In a sunny world etched in joyance, dabbed in frap, my four-wheel red umbrella drives us from country to cafe, where perfectly good grand pianos meet symphonic chaos, amicably amplified as we mingle under our red umbrella. Next poem is by William Carlos Williams. It is called "This Is Just to Say." This is just to say, I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold. So I have one final piece for you, and this is a response poem to the William Carlos Williams poem that I just read. I call my piece Unripe. Unripe. Yikes. My teeth recoil as I seek to nibble your flesh. My intrepid bicuspid exploration survey concludes, nope, not ripe enough. You need more sun time. Carefully, I set you upon my window, waiting. Allow Mother Earth to do her good work. This is just to say, you will be saved for breakfast, soon to be so delicious and sweet. That's all poetry I have. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of the open mic.
All right. Thank you, Nathan, so much for that. It's so beautiful to hear the words that artists like yourself can put together with such beauty and poetry, I guess I would say. So thank you. Amazing. Next up, we have Ken Hebert. He is an amazing guitarist and also teaches many among our communities here to play and enjoy the instrument as much as he does. So here we go.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Ken, and I'm here with my coffee.
Oh, whoops.
And I'm gonna play it.
Sorry, I don't think I have that quite right. Or maybe I do. Share. Start at the beginning. Here we are.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Ken, and I'm here with my coffee, and I'm gonna play a tune called Kites and Sails. This is in Dadgad tuning, if anybody cares about that. And hope you enjoy it. Have a good night. Oh yeah, and I'm probably going to take a couple of takes of this too because I have the chance of the redo since this is on video. So yeah, here we go. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, Ken. That was beautiful. And oh, I'm sorry, you did still see me during that video. I forgot to turn my video off. All of the things you learn when you start virtual programs for the first time. So I will make sure to turn my video off for the next performance. So yes, thank you, Ken. That was beautiful. And I saw you have a number of guitars in the background. So looking forward to maybe hearing a little bit on each one of those at some point if we have our next virtual mic, that we could hear even more from you, because that was wonderful. Patrick Simmons is another great musician in our community, and also performs with Lakes and Pines and on his own. So we are very thrilled to have him join us today. And he put this together very quickly, and for that we are very grateful. So I'm turning my video off, and we'll get to Patrick right shortly here.
It's Patrick here. I chose to play Oh Lonesome Me by Neil Young today. Yeah, it's kind of last second, but I thought, why not throw something in? Hopefully I'll have some new Lakes and Pines stuff to share soon. Thanks. Hey everybody, it's Patrick here.
All right, that was our intro from Patrick, and now I'm going to get you the performance in one moment. I will open it. And that's exciting news about Lakes and Pines coming out with new music. Very excited. And I believe I am still... No, I need to share this screen with you. And here we are, here with Patrick in his home, listening to him and his guitar. Here we go.
Stay
Thank you, Patrick. That was very lovely. I love those words. Are just very nice and beautiful playing as always. Wonderful. Next up, we have a bit of a different kind of performance, and that is dance. We might not have had enough room for this if we were in person in a smaller venue. Maybe we would, but it's kind of cool that we can show this video to you on your screens wherever you are. So here we have Tristan Clausen involved with Dance Works, and he is performing a dance for us. So turn my video off and we'll go and see Tristan.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone,
thank you, Tristan, for that. That was beautiful and raw and very much captured the drama of that song and that cover by Simon and Garfunkel. It's, yeah, very different than the original. I think I have heard that one before. It is very, very gut wrenching almost. So I hope you enjoyed that too. I thought I might take a moment to share some other form of art, and that is photography. So I am going to share some of the photos that have come in to our photo contest for City of Morden. So let me just share that screen with you for a moment. And if you're on Facebook, I encourage you to go on and look for City of Morden, and you'll see a bunch of these photos posted. It's just beautiful to see the different ways people capture Morden through their lens. So here we are. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. Should be ready to share it with you now. Yes, so here we are, lovely photos. Here, if I can go big, yeah. Let's go really big. Beautiful winter scenes, street scenes. I believe if you're on Facebook, you can see the credits for some of these photos. I don't have them handy with me at the moment, so I will get you to go on Facebook to find the credits, but a number of people have submitted these beautiful photos. Morden, beautiful. Wow. Just amazing to see how the light captures and attaches to things. Oh, and there we have beautiful Fun and Fire. Lovely. One day we will be back on the lake in our kayaks and paddle boards. Fireworks, that is an amazing shot. Research station. Our beautiful trail. Lovely photos. Not sure where those were taken, but yeah, our fire department is very committed and lots of volunteer firefighters that we're so lucky to have. Our lake has been a beautiful place this winter. Lots of ice fishing, among other activities, skating and croak curl. Try that out if you haven't yet. Hope I'm not going too fast for you, but if you go on, there is the details here. Yeah, pretty cool. We love seeing your photos. I think I will leave it at that. So enjoy Morden, get your camera out and take some photos and maybe send them on to us. We'd love to see them. We're going to end with Julie. And she has a beautiful song for us, and I thought it was a great way to end off our evening. So this is Julie Myers, and she has a song for us. Let me just make sure I have it open. I have a few screens open, so we just need, oh, here it is. Yes, okay. Here is Julie, ready to share her song with you. wrong one. One moment. Okay, here we are. Let's go big screen.
Good evening, everybody. Julie C. Myers here. Welcome to my home, where I've been for the last year. I've been thinking about where it is I want to go when they let me out. I have to say this song has been heavy on my mind. People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith, but in the diesel coming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Get on board. People get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key of a darling border. There's room for all among the love the most. Yeah. Get on board. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who had all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances are thinner. There's no hiding place for the kingdom's throne. Yeah, people get ready, the train is coming. You don't need no baggage, get on board. Yeah, I know Jesus is coming. Don't need no so much, Pembina Hills Arts Council, for having me on this virtual concert tonight. It was so much fun. Bless you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Julie, for that. That was wonderful, very passionate and full of life, and a beautiful song. And I'm very impressed with your videoing. I thought that was just fabulous. And I should say, I should have started with this, but this event has been put on by Pembina Hills Arts Council, South Central Regional Library, and City of Morden. So our three organizations are happy to work together to put this event on. So Trisha Dick has been instrumental, and Trisha at the Art Gallery and Gail at the library. And I'm Stephanie Dewick, rec programmer for City of Morden. And we're happy to put this on for you. If you have enjoyed this event, or if you'd like to perform at a future event, you can contact any of our organizations, and maybe Pembina Hills Arts Council as the main one for this. And yeah, it's good to know that, so that we can put more events like this on for you. And another thing I wanted to mention is Coffee Culture. They have been putting on a promotion this evening during this event, and I hope that you have been able to go there to get a coffee this evening, because they have many great coffees there to try, and they are donating a portion of those funds that are raised through their coffee sales to Many Hands, who does many great programs. So Many Hands has been doing free meals and a variety of projects. I believe they're on Facebook and website and such. So that is a great project to support. So thank you to Lisa Zacharias, owner at Coffee Culture. Again, it's Coffee Culture, where you can go and get a coffee and get a fabulous drink while also supporting Many Hands. And thank you to our amazing performers. We couldn't put this event on without you. You made it what it is, and it was a fabulous evening to enjoy music, dance, poetry, word together. And thank you to our audience. We love to perform, but we need people to perform too. And it gives us the motivation to create music and poetry and dance, is for it to be heard and to be seen. So we're happy to provide this opportunity for that to happen, and for you, our audience, to enjoy it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Trisha and Gail, Pembina Hills Arts Council, South Central Regional Library, City of Morden. We've been happy to put this event on for you, and we hope to see you soon at any of our other events or programs, and have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.